Close enough to 10 p.m., right? How's everybody doing tonight? Buenas noches, Marcelo Barros. How are you doing, my friend? What's up, Meridian? Styrian 17, hey there. I'm a bit pissed off. Rain came out of nowhere. Ooh, yeah, that happens every now and then. Right when I was about to play. Yeah, that's... I'm assuming you're in the Midwest, right? What's up, Thomas Price? Shad Nikila, what's good? Martin? Yeah, what's good, man? What's up, Shad? I haven't seen you on the stream before. Welcome. Mid-Atlantic. I gotta visit Mid-Atlantic. I'm booking flights for 2 vacations. Probably not tonight because I'm gonna get a little too drunk. Probably tomorrow. Sweeta, what's up, dude? Is Yannick's Polytour Pro? Sweeta, is Yannick's Polytour Pro your new string given the price? And if not, what's your favorite string if price was not a factor? I actually think I am. Gonna have Yannick's Polytour Pro. I don't know if you can see over there. I have 3 reels of Polytour Pro based on the video that I released today. I'm very, very proud of that video. I know it was like only a 4.5 minute video, but I'm super proud of it. Super grateful for I don't know who it was. Was it Discord or live stream? I said Discord on the video, but it might have been the live stream that someone pointed out the racketdepot.co.uk. That's a damn good website for Americans. What's up on a Thursday night? Bro, was it fam? Was it fam on a Thursday night? I still can't tell the difference between an Australian and English accent. It's horrible. Sorry. And yeah, I'm a little bit inebriated. YOLO. Welcome to the Drunken Stringing Show. Hey Mark, have you found any new opponents? Yeah, there's some college kids that grew up in the Milwaukee area that have taken me on and I've accepted. I'm just kind of planning out when to play them. So yes, absolutely. Question, how do you prepare on the week before a tournament? So if it's a weekend tournament, I'm assuming you're talking about like the Sunday night through Thursday, maybe afternoon, depending on when you're... There's a fly in here. It's actually... How did a fly get in here? Diet well, exercise every day, but not excruciatingly. And also don't play like a full match, play like a set and a half. And then stretch every single day and diet really well. And don't do drugs. Or drink. Brought to you by Coors Light. Don't you love that auto zoom by Sony? It's so sick. I love Sony cameras for videos. It's so good. Nolan Wynn. It's Friday Eve, boys. Yeah, it is. Thursdays are for the boys. Ed Park, how long on average does it take you to string a racket? If I'm not live streaming stringing a racket, it probably takes me anywhere between like 17 to 20 minutes if it's not too crazy. Are you going to try and get fitter for the match versus Nick? Once we set a date, I will have a diet and exercise plan 3 weeks or 4 weeks before the match, but he hasn't emailed me back yet. But are you guys excited for me to play the Nick from Intuitive Tennis? That's gonna be a fun one, right? Obviously, like I'm a troll, but I'm not like a troll from like what he was kind of calling out, because I know I'm going to probably lose. I still think I have a chance greater than 0 to win, but I've got to do the right things. Correct. It tells me where to go. Do everything Mark doesn't. I mean, you're not wrong, Sweeta. After Nick, play Karu at my tennis HU. Yeah, I'm trying to get in touch with Karu. So if you guys want, like talk to Karu for me and say, hey, you should play Mark and see how badly he can kick his ass. Meridian, thank you, Mark, for your advice. I currently feel low on energy because I think it's overtrained, not eating enough. You need to eat enough. You need to eat like a lot as a tennis player, but you got to eat the right things, right? You can't be eating pizza every single meal like a certain YouTube streamer that streams Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday. Sorry, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I totally messed up that tagline. You should also hit like and hit subscribe to his channel. Just saying. Wink, wink. You need to eat a lot of the right stuff. So a lot of avocados, a lot of eggs, in my opinion. That's a good one. A good amount of carbs, but a good amount of fruit, good carbs, rice, pasta, potatoes are actually really, sweet potatoes are like super, super good. Sweet potatoes. Yeah. Now I think I can't train at all. Only one day until, yeah, you got to prepare like 2 weeks before Meridian, in my opinion. And also do like a mile or a mile and a half of like intense running every single day, then stretch after, in my opinion. Derpenheimer just joined. Am I really playing Nick? Yeah, me and Nick are in touch. We haven't set a date yet because Nick is in Europe until I think the end of August, I think. But he did get a lot of requests, as he should have. What's up, Marianne Nader? How are you doing? Can you do a video on weight training for tennis? Yeah, but I got to find a gym where I could like record to make it more specific, because describing like exercises without the video to back it up is actually really, really difficult. A second question: have you ever played a Confidential 3.0? No, I've never heard of Confidential 3.0. I've never even heard of Confidential 2.0. The Confidential I'm playing now is at the Confidential that's on my wall right now is at 1.0 or 2.0. Marianne Nader, thanks for the heads up on the Yonex Poly Tour Pro. I bought a reel after watching your video. You're welcome. You should hit subscribe in repayment for me saving you money. On Ben Vasayo, what's a good way to get over the nerves of playing USCA for the first time? At the end, Ben Vasayo, we're all gonna die. That's my best advice to you. So nothing actually really matters if you think about it. I know it's really depressing, but not wrong. Curtis Umstead bought the K7 right after your review. Impulse buys for the win. How would you compare it to its power to something like the Pure Aero VS? It has a little bit more pop to the VS, but it's also quicker through the air and a lot more comfortable, in my opinion. Michael Collins, what advice would you have for high school players that I could share with my team? My sarcastic answer is do more drugs, but that's obviously a joke. Go out there and have fun. There's nothing wrong with losing. You're not only as a high school tennis player on varsity, let's say, you're not only representing yourself, you're representing your team, right? So whether you win or you lose, go out there and do your best. Because high school tennis, whether you're playing singles or doubles, actually college tennis, whether you're playing singles or doubles, it's a team sport, right, guys? As I sip on beer. Very, very good role model, right? CATV, thank you for subbing, man. Thank you. Definitely appreciate it. Hopefully you find me entertaining and you find some informative value. Didn't cut it. It's a little bit loud on my end. What would you recommend as an arm-friendly alternative to the Pure Aero? That's a tough one. Arm-friendly, 100 square inches, 16 by 19. Pure Aero. To be honest, I don't have an answer for you because the Pure Aero is not... I wouldn't say it's like super stiff, but it's not like super arm-friendly either. Dude, I don't know. Tennis, I don't know. Try a vocal tennis racket. Oh. CATV, I'm an avid toxic tennis memes follower. Life has already been enriched by wholesome advice and family-friendly memes. If you guys haven't already, I do run a shitposting toxic tennis memes Instagram account. It's linked. It's linked in that part of the page. Just don't be a baby. Speed MP. I haven't had time to test. I'm finally doing like the Diadem Elevate Tour review script. So Dude, work has been super busy, super busy. Oh, I love it when, like, the strings just fall into place. It's like obviously there's like a science behind racket stringing correctly, but there's also an art. And I'm Da Vinci. Oh. Wow, there's a lot of people here today. Good for everybody. Good for buddy. I have varsity player that orb hits a lot and is trying to hit ESP and highlight shots, and every single one goes out. Michael Collins, I think you have me like on your team. When I tell him to slow down to 80%, he says it's not any fun. Okay, Michael Collins, tell him this. Is it more fun winning or losing? Tell him that. Seth Abomine need more Novak memes. I gotta do it. Dude, I had so many Novak memes in Australian Open of 2022. Or was it 2021? I got my years mixed up. When that whole debacle happened, I had so many memes. That was like the best thing that ever happened to my Instagram. Confirm if he values over fun from winning, go from there. Yeah, exactly, Derpenheimer. Thank you. Try Head Extreme Tour from tennis. It's not the same, Marcelo Bados. It's not the same. Michael, Head Extreme Tour. The new one's gonna come out relatively soon, right? Gotta get my hands on one. Gotta get them clicks. Michael Collins, make sure there are no chicks from during matches. Probably wasn't show off. True. Thanks, guys. Maybe ahead. He said ahead. Just need some weight added. Yeah, but I reviewed in stock form. I wish I had a string machine. I looked up a reel of Hyper G that one of the website cost $7 a racket. Yeah, you probably got that one on sale. Yeah. How do you make an out that then do the first pull that doesn't damage a grommet? Take a look at my how to string the crosses tennis stringing tutorial. Theus 9999. Pro Kennex are very arm friendly too, but not sure about the spin potential. I haven't played with a Pro Kennex ever. A spin potential debate is such a BS when it comes to a racket. It's a string making the spin happen, not the frame itself. Yeah, but you also gotta, if you want to test spin potential on a racket, you have to have the same string, and the string tension needs to be within relative range of each other. Do you know anything about Pro Cyber Power? TB Core Vision. I have not tried Pro Cyber Power. Need a tier list, ranks post match beer. Ooh. That's a good one, Curtis Umstead. That's a good one. That is. I'm going to make that a video. I will. Or a live stream. And on the live stream, I drink all of the beers. And I'm dead after the live stream. Jerpenheimer, disagree. Some rackets do give you easier spin, but string definitely is a big part, yes. Richard C, hi, always Mark, fan of your single-handed backhand. It has so much pace. I'm a 4-0, and one issue I've had was slicing rather than driving the ball in game, or fear of it going to the net or long. Any advice? Literally, just hammer that one-handed backhand topspin drive of yours. Like multiple, not multiple, like I would say like an hour a day, 4 days a week. Just hit with a buddy that hits your backhand and just drive that one-handed backhand sucker across court with target practice. Any new racket reviews coming? Yes. Ed Park, I am doing the Diadem Elevate Tour review. I'm writing the script. I'm finishing writing the script tonight. I think life has been so crazy. Hopefully I'll have the video out by Saturday or Sunday. No promises though. I tried the new Wilson Blade and felt so different from my V-Core 98. Would love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, the new Wilson Blade is very different from the V-Core 98. I would definitely agree. I recently picked up a Jobular 90. Recently picked up a starting clamp and have been using it when starting crosses. Like, yeah, good for you. I don't like starting crosses. Or I don't like starting clamps. Starting clamps. Wow, the booze is getting into me. Booze is definitely getting into me. Which is why... doing another one. Ugh. Wow, I just went rapid fire with that one. Rapid fire with that brick. Serpentheimer, headlight rackets usually give more spin potential, usually. Can't agree or disagree with that, to be honest. Eric Fan, my head graphing Radical 360 Pro shipped. Hit with them a couple times, but definitely feel like I need to add some weight for stability. Do you prefer heavy or headlight rackets? I prefer slightly headlight rackets. Head heavy is just a lot of power, a lot of very natural power. A little bit hard to control, but oh my god, the racket doesn't work for you. Does the spreader device make it faster weave crosses? Yes, Jobular 90. It's called a string weaver. Bud Light would be Burn and Helionics tier for your post-match beers. Yeah, we'll see. I do want to make that video. Michael Collins, how do you teach doubles aggressiveness, meaning 2-up, when the players are worried about being lobbed all the time? Focus more on the serve volley or return volley placement when moving forward. If they lob you, they lob you. Simple as that, right? How many times does your opponent actually hit a lob winner in doubles? in 4-0 or higher, or like in 1 or 2 varsity spots. The first doubles varsity or second doubles varsity. They probably hit maybe three lob winners a set, maybe. Totally worth your belly button touching the net in high school tennis or even like amateur level tennis in doubles. Can't find anywhere to at least try out the K7 Red. It's annoying, but I might as well risk it and buy it. Yeah, Tyler Dow. I mean, I gave my honest opinion. I have no affiliation, no financial gain for you buying the Angel K7 Red. You go ahead, man. But I really wish Angel had a demo program in the US. Really wish they did. Really wish they did. Oh, man. Okay, there's 38 of you in here right now, and there's only 12 likes. What the hell's up with that? Come on, guys. Let's see. Eric Fan, am I able to tell the difference between cheap and expensive strings when stringing? I'm a crazy string breaker, so I want to use something cheap, but I don't know the quality control. I don't think cheap is the right word. Like, you're talking about quality, right? Quality doesn't necessarily correlate with price. There is a correlation, but it's not a perfect 1.0 correlation. I honestly think Babolat RPM Blast is the same when I'm stringing and actually playing. I would actually say when stringing, ISO speed baseline control, the 16 gauge one, is the same quality type of string as the RPM Blast. And when I'm playing with ISO speed versus the RPM Blast, I actually think the ISO speed baseline control performance-wise is slightly better than the RPM Blast. And it's like 8.5 times cheaper. I think you should try the 16x19 Technifiber racket. It's a really good racket overall, all things considered. I don't have a demo program in the Milwaukee area for a Technifiber racket. I gotta search harder for that. Pound the volleys down the middle and let them try to lob winner, downline winner. Yeah, that's a good one. Michael Collins for double strategy. Sean Adult. Why do you think that some top players break strings more often than others, even if they're using similar string gauge or a similar level? It's probably the type of strings they use. Not all of them use Luxilon. A good amount of them do, but not all of them do. Also, the type of style, playing style, like if you're someone like Nadal, you're going to break a lot. Nadal uses, I think it's a Duralast 15 gauge or 15L gauge. Nadal's going to break strings faster than Andrei Rublev. Simple as that. Thoughts on XL sticks? As a fellow one-hand backhand, I'm unsure. Selenko just released extendeds of the whiteout and blackout, for example. I've never played with an extended racket other than the Prince Diablo Mid, which is 27.25 inches, which isn't exactly an extended one, but it's definitely longer than the standard of 27 inches. Richard C. Mark, one of my buddies took some kind of certified stringer course recently and got certified. What are your thoughts on that? It's a scam. It's a scam in my opinion. I guarantee you, and I have no racket certifications whatsoever, racket string certifications or racket technicians certifications whatsoever. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him getting it. Is it a scam? Yes, but it also displays at least a basic level of competency, right? So, for example, like, no offense to your buddy, but I'm probably a significantly better and more knowledgeable racket stringer than he is, but I don't have any licenses or certifications whatsoever, right? So good for him. I'm happy for him. But in order to be a good racket stringer or someone that's knowledgeable in racket stringing or even racket tech, you don't need a certification. That's my opinion on it. Like, I'm not trying to make you or your friend mad, but it's not necessary. Good for him. He has it. He's, in my opinion, at least a basic level of competency. But if you're going to learn something such as racket technology, racket stringing, or, how to repair a racket, you got to go out there and do it. That's more valuable than any piece of paper with your name on it, in my opinion. Serve toss question from Michael Collins. Hit the ball at the apex if a low toss, or is it starts on the way down? Is there a boss? Is there a toss height that is wrong? Or is it partial to the player in the serve type? If your toss height apex is below your, let's say, forehead, yeah, that's absolutely wrong. Like, you're mentally ill if you think that's physically, like, sorry, by physically I mean like in terms of physics, like that's good. No, Not at all. It has to be significantly above your forehead. And this is where it comes into preference. I personally would like most people that I teach for their contact point on the serve, whether it's first or second serve, to be as the ball is just dropping down. So the apex of the ball toss for first and second serve, in my opinion, should be a little bit above the tip of the racket, assuming you reach your racket up and you're holding and you're kind of holding it. Ooh, look at that vein. Look at that. Ooh, that's a nice vein. Holding it straight above your head. So I honestly think for most people, you should have the ball toss be slightly above the tip of the racket when you're fully extended with your elbow out, elbow locked, straight. And your contact point should be as the ball is coming down slightly. Unless, this is in my personal opinion, the only exception, unless you have a very quick motion like Alexander Dolgopolov. He hits it at the apex because he has a very, very quick service motion. Slinko Tour Bite or Hyper G. I would say Hyper G. Slinko Tour Bite has more spin potential in my opinion, but it gives me such bad elbow, wrist, and arm issues. Marcelo Barros, when does the 5-0 NTRP guy show up so I could ask questions? Wow. Yuzu Taishu. Mark, I've been stringing now for about 3 years with a 6-point drop weight. Good for you. I've managed to string 25 to 30 minutes of some of my clients would wait outside for the racket, which is it time to switch machines? It's all about your budget, dude. It's all about your budget. Like, I don't know what type of drop weight you have, but is it possible to switch out the drop weight with like an electric tension head like the one I have? My question, right? It depends on your budget. Or what you do is probably jack up your stringing price by like 10% and then take that extra 10% and, you know, put it towards a new machine. But is it nice, like, if a client drops off your racket to your residence and you have a stringer at your house or where you live, just tell them to go like grab a cup of coffee and then after 25 minutes they can come pick it up. It's good service and they can tip you pretty well too, especially if it's the same day thing, especially if you work from home. But look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Honestly, if someone can do 25 to 30 minutes on a drop weight, they could probably do, like, as long as you're not distracted or, like, watching a movie or getting super messed up like I am on live stream, they could probably do a racket with a setup like mine in, like, 15, 17 minutes on the regular. I wouldn't say 10 minutes with an electric. I wouldn't say that. 10 minutes, even if you could do 10 minutes with an electric, you might be taking shortcuts, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's a lot of questions. I got a $30 tip yesterday for doing 2 rackets for a client in 1 hour. Super blessed. Yeah, good for you. Hopefully you bought a nice beer. Mary Ann Nader recently learned how to do one-piece stringing. Yeah, one-piece stringing, I don't like it, but sometimes it's necessary, and ended up wasting more string than doing 2-piece. Yeah, it happens. How often do I get asked to do 1-piece, if at all? No one ever asked me to do a 1-piece. No one. No one has ever asked me to do a 1-piece. The only time I ever do a 1-piece is if the racket requires me to do a 1-piece. I'm talking like 105 square inch racket heads, old people, like beginner rackets. You'll know based on the string pattern, like, hey, these grommets, they only seem to have had 2 knots in them ever. That's when you do a 1-piece. Michael Trice, what's up, dude? You'd be so proud of me. Strung 15 to 20 rackets already because of your videos, and I've gotten time down to an hour if I don't mess up. Good for you. My fastest was 45 to 50 minutes. Yeah, that was probably more of like a Babolat, like pure aero, pure drive, 16 by 19. Probably main on the poly mains, and then synthetic cut crosses, because that's the fastest in my opinion. So good for you. You're on your racket journey. Everybody say hi to Michael Trice. He kicked my ass on Essential Tennis. It takes me about 40 minutes plus to do a racket with my crank machine, and that's me changing YouTube videos and straightening strings with every pull. Yeah, like I would rather take my time and have a good relaxing session, like hang out with you guys and take 30 to 40 minutes to string a racket on my machine versus me rushing and doing it in like under 15 minutes. What's my experience with having off days in tennis? I feel like I have multiple days a week where even though I sleep well and I eat well the nights before the match. Lemon FN, do you rub one out before you get to the tennis courts? That's my question to you. Michael Collins, we actually start out high school boys season in 2 weeks, so thanks for the advice. We have a solid team, but a few players that never played a sport, so starting from 0 grounds with them. Yeah, as long as they're athletic, put them in doubles. Especially basketball players, they have to be really good doubles players. What's your current racket collection? Oh, I don't. That's a video for in itself, Michael Fudge. I have a lot of rackets. Victor Kim, what kind of software development do you do? I'm a full stack engineer, so I could literally do anything. I think Michael Visenkar had a question. Mark, do you ever get tired of writing code, doing software work? Yes, every day, but it needs to be done. I'm interested in the field, but it seems so hard to get into. In my opinion, Michael Visenkar, if your IQ is above 85 and you are in a city that has internet, I would argue writing code, doing software work is probably the easiest to get into without any type of formal training. It's hard, but the barriers in terms of monetary costs to be able to be like an intern level or entry level software developer as an adult, as a non-traditional computer science software engineer student in a university, software is where it's at. What's my tech stack? My natural tech stack is .NET. So C# is the business logic, JavaScript, HTML on the front end, and then SQL on the back end. But I'm also very proficient in Angular, which is kind of like C#, but it's front end-ish. Angular, is it ECMAScript? Oh, is it ECMAScript? There's 2 types of Angular. There's ECMAScript, not the Angular version. There's ECMAScript. Ooh. ECMAScript versus type. Oh, no. No, Angular TypeScript is what I'm proficient at. Because Angular, in terms of modern Angular, there's 2 types of Angulars. There's ECMAScript and TypeScript. ECMAScript is like pure JavaScript, and TypeScript is more like object-oriented programming, which is similar to C#. So it's TypeScript. Yeah, it's been a while. Let's see. What's my tech stack? .NET. But I'm also proficient in cloud architecture, specifically AWS, and also Python. Python's really easy to learn. That's my Victor Kim. That's literally my short answer. Mary Ann Nieder. I forced myself to learn one piece because someone asked me if I would restring his late father's 30+ year pro. Old. Yeah, if it's a pro Kenix Copper Ace racket at that age, yeah, it has to be a one piece. Yeah, rubbing out is bad for my guy. I'm an amateur kickboxer. I don't rub one out for at least 15 days before the fight. It makes you lethargic, dude. Theus9999. Do you like come in the middle of your kickboxing match? I don't get it. Let's go Microsoft. Haha. TypeScript. Yeah, TypeScript. AngularJS and Angular 2+. AngularJS and Angular 2+ are very, very different. So that's why I said not the version, right? I think the last Angular I worked on was Angular 7 or Angular 8. AngularJS is very, very similar to React, which is very, very different from Angular 2+. Have I ever dabbed in Vue? Yes, I have. I think it's garbage. I enjoy Vue. It came out from React initially. I hate Vue. Also, how many fresh rackets do you have strung up for a match? A match, 2 minimum, maybe 3. A tournament out of state, at least 4, if not 5. How do you feel about Nick from Intuitive Tennis saying that 5-0 is a max an amateur can reach? There are exceptions to that. I personally think I'm an exception because I've beaten Dill. Dill plays. You should check out his channel. And Dill and his team won 5-0 nationals as a team, right? Therefore, that puts Dill plays at the very, very top end. Very, very top end of 5-0. And Dill has actually taken a set off of Dr. Reed, and Dr. Reed is rated at a 5-5, right? So I think there's exceptions to that rule. I'm that exception. As cocky as that sounds, whether or right I'm wrong, I'm totally right. I want to find out. I want to find out that answer. And I hope you guys want to find that answer with me. Polytour Pro! Mark says, so here's the deal. You can't nut after the fight just because you can't move your arms. Yeah, that's why you hire your trainer, your coach, right? But maybe after like 3 days, your arms are normal, your headache is gone. That nut is going to be potent. Mark, a mathematician out here. Michael Trice, I'm a 5-5, so that breaks his logic. Michael Trice? All right, yeah. There you go. Michael Trice is living proof. Dude, if I don't take care of myself every 2 days, there's going to be a road rage incident in the Metro Milwaukee area every time I go out for a tennis lesson. Oh, I forgot to write this down. Polytour Pro, Theus 999, by a little bit. Assuming they're the same price. Polytour Pro by a little bit. I've never even heard the Sonic Pro Edge Yuzu Taishu. Is that a racket? Is that a string? I have no idea. I guess the 5-0 rule applies to people who started to pick up tennis as an adult. If you had formal training as a teenager, your ceiling is theoretically higher. Okay, he didn't clarify that. Tennis Amador. Co-polystring. It's a co-polystring? Sonic? What country is that retailed in? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of Sonic. I used both reels in the past, and Polytool Pro has some weird matte coating that rubs off, and Razor Coat has some silicone coating. I don't know which one slides better. I don't know either, but from my experience, I think Yannick's Polytool Pro, and Razor Coat's a damn good string, don't get me wrong. Polytool Pro is a little bit better overall. The average 5.0 PP size, 3.5 inches hard. The higher your NTRP rating, the smaller your PP. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Sorry, Michael. Sorry, Michael Trice. Oh, by the way, is there like a Pure Control Tour 95, not Plus, Pure Control 95 that I could buy, like with good, that's in good like condition? Because I want to like demo that racket because I think it would be like perfect for me. David Tower, thank you very much, and hopefully you find some informative value and some entertainment from my YouTube tennis channel. Very nice. Good for you. Opinion on teaching a pro with a USPTA and a teaching pro with 15 years experience but no USPTA or PTR. The one with 15 years. In all honesty, which one is more passionate? Which one do you think is more passionate? That's my opinion. Which one is more passionate? I put a poll up because YOLO. So, I don't know what happened, if it's me and my alcohol. There's not enough string. You see this? There's not enough string. I completely screwed up. There's not enough string in this. I can't get it in. Damn it. Ah! It happens. Totally misjudged. Sad. Can I get an F in chat? I don't have a starting clamp. Big fat F. I don't have a starting clamp. I'm in that situation, having neither certification. I've been looking for a teaching pro down the southern. Down in the southern U.S., however, they all have as a requirement. Always have been told it is experience. Yeah, it sucks. That's why I go independent. Go independent. Is it possible to do a string review on the head Sonic Pro Edge? Oh, it's head Sonic Pro Edge. Retails in Europe or in the US about $8 to $10. Yeah, I'm sure. More than happy with that. Affordable cold poly strings are apparently great. Yeah. It does have Vocal Cyclone, Zach. It's the Onyx Poly Tour Pro, bro. David Tower, thanks for your video on stringing machines. Decided to get my first one. What'd you get, dude? What'd you get? Just curious. Is Polytour Rev better or Polytour Pro? Gutter Snipe, I'm putting you in timeout. Polytour Rev is the worst thing that has ever happened on this earth. Literally the worst thing in all of history. Worse than World War I, World War II, any type of world conflict, literally worse than anything that has ever happened. That's almost as bad as the overgrip that shall not be named. Oh, that's why it fell short, because I thought this was a 16 by 19. It's an 18 by 20 pure strike. That's why it fell short. Okay. That's why it fell short. I honestly, if anybody ever mentions Yannick's Polytour Rev on this live stream, I'm going to put you in timeout. Simple as that. Victor Kim, ISO speed baseline versus tier 1 Black Knight without cost in mind. If you like round polys, go ISO speed baseline control. If you like shape polys, tier 1 Black Knight. Thoughts on... Oh, sorry. Tennis Amador, do you notice the difference between Yannick's Polytour Pro, different colors, currently using the blue? Wondering if the next reel will be another one. Apparently, people on a lot of forums, and actually even on my Discord, you should really be a member of my Discord, is saying that yellow is like overall the best, and there are slight differences between the colors. But I've only played with yellow, so that's a disclaimer. Victor Kim, Isos, I already said that. Waffles got... Is he in timeout? Probably. Thoughts on T1 Firewire Boost? I haven't tried the Tier 1 boost. T1 Firewire Boost. I also want their rackets ASAP. I'm working with Tier 1 about their rackets. I might be a marketing machine for them. Who knows? An unbiased one, though. Have I tried the Headhawk Touch or Tier 1 Duraflux? I have not. You know, Joe Summers, if they put an extra X in that Duraflux, I would totally sponsor them for free. I'm out of beer. Oh. I gotta take a shot after I finish this. This is really hard to do. It's my first close string pattern racket I've strung in a very, very long time. Very, very long time. The closed string pattern string weaver is the bleu one. Good day, Mark, the Red Bull recruit. Love the channel, mate. Any plans to travel to Malaysia? I'm an Aussie expat living here. Ooh, there we go. Be awesome to have a hit with you, mate. I'm going to Australia, I think in 2023 for the Aussie Open. I don't know if I could make a trip to Malaysia. We'll see. Maybe you'll need the shot, Mark. Yeah, I definitely do. Zach, don't tell me what to do. Tennis Salvador. Thanks, Mark. At Tennis with Andy already on Discord, just not a regular there. Missed the PTP talk. Yeah. Victor Kim, is your job fully remote? Yes, it is. Thoughts on moving? Maybe 2 weeks, week and a half at a time, but not fully. I have a lot of connections here. But there's also the possibility that I move permanently. Before I, let's say, settle down or get tied down. 123 Puma Boy. What's up, dude? Thank you. Hopefully you find this toxic, insane tennis stuff both informative and entertaining. Tips on dealing with high, heavy balls on the one-handed backhand. Have really, really good shoulder strength. Have a thick ass like me, Puma Boy, or take it on the rise. Nothing wrong with slicing it, to be honest. Nothing wrong with slicing it at all. As long as they're not bum rushing the net. Ugh. What online retailer do you use for racket and shoes? I actually go directly with the company, to be honest, if possible. But I still use... Actually, I don't use Tennis Warehouse anymore because they filed a copyright strike on me. So you guys can use Tennis Warehouse. I don't care. I'm personally not using Tennis Warehouse. Midwest Sports, aka Tennis Point, for my online retailers for tennis rackets. Michael Collins, have a great night, Mark. Thanks again for the advice. My high school players enjoy the shot. I will, Michael Collins. Tell your students that if you want to be a good tennis player like me, you got to do copious amounts of drugs to get better at tennis. Joking, don't tell them that. Totally do. Varus Wolfbane, do you tend to notice differences in performance based on string color at all? Heard people talk about it. Apparently there are differences based on the die, but it's not as big of a difference as like string A versus like string B, like different types of strings. So there are subtle differences. I think the Young Supplies who are pro, according to my Discord channel, there are subtle differences on that. So yeah, I mean, there's probably some truth into it. Tennis Point, go. Yeah, Tennis Point's pretty damn good, especially live in the Midwest, because I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, right? And Tennis Point is, I think their warehouse or their shipping headquarters is based out of Ohio, so it's pretty close. Ugh. They have pretty good deals on apparel, I've noticed. How do I get timing back right on my deep backhand? Get your footwork better, or identify the deep backhand sooner so you can prep better, in my opinion. I live in the East Virginia, and Tennis Point delivery speed has to be the best compared to other retailers. Really? Well, it's definitely going to be better than Tennis Warehouse, because Tennis Warehouse is based in California, I believe. Yuzu Taishu, I'm also from Virginia. Nice. So is Dill from Dill Place. Ugh. Not enough beer in the world for me. This fly is actually really pissing me off. Pre-pandemic, Midwest had discount codes that worked on everything. Managed to get a pro staff for like 20% off of apparel codes. Tennis Point definitely goated. Yeah, that's pretty good. Time to hit up Dill despite him being a 3.0. I wish Dill was here to hear that. Just played first USA tournament. Stupid first to 5 games. 5 games, Berg? Yo. 5 games? Dude, get your money back, Berg. That's bullshit. And I forget, what strings do I use? I was using the Tier 1 Black Knight, but I'm probably going to use the Poly Tool Pro after the latest video that I put up. So check that out. Difference between 16 gauge and 17 gauge. 17 gauge is thinner, so you're going to get more spin. So the thinner the gauge, the more spin potential, the more feel, the more natural power you get from the string at the cost of significantly less durability. Look how freaking beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is. They didn't tell us it was first of 5 games when we signed up. It's called Akron Open. And that's horrible. Dude, get your money back, Berg. Seriously. They don't tell you that shit? You get your money back. Oh my god. Yes, it is. Well, Cleveland UTR doesn't have anything. It's lame. We never have UTR turn. It was $48. Played 6 matches to 5 games. Oh man. Dude, Berg, get your money back. I gotta get the shot because you guys voted on that. That's horrible. Horrible. Yes, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Be right back. This is 1800 tequila. About 50 bucks for a bottle of this. I have no idea. I know it's dark tequila. It's gonna be good, right? But yes, XD waffles. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. Ugh. Should I do a shot right now? Do a shot. By the way, I think this image, like, that you guys are seeing, like, literally right here, actually, specifically this one. And again, not sponsored. I honestly think this encapsulates me as a human being more than any moment I've ever posted on YouTube. Ever. So, yeah. It's, deal with it. Yeah, I said it on the string, like a man. Now the strings are going to be even better, right? Why wouldn't you set it on the string? Why wouldn't you? Personally, Varus Wolfbane, I actually like black, especially if it's a set if it's on a darker string like the Babolat Pure Drive. I think it's sexy as hell. I think it's sexy as hell. Ugh. I need another shot. All right, cheers to the liver health of the tennis community. Why do my strings smell like tequila? Well, you know what? It's because it's Strung with Love by Master Tennis Stringer. Ah. If you think tennis stringers string sober or not hungover, you're wrong. They're so messed up all the time. So messed up all the time. Insane in the member. Oh, I didn't eat dinner yet. This is bad. This is bad. I didn't eat dinner yet. It'd be a great 1800 tequila consumed nightly and during the day by a local high school tennis coach. 1800 tequila. It puts my spin on your tennis. Is that good? If you guys donate more money, I'll if someone subscribes or donates money, I'll totally take another shot. Okay, bro. Nice. Okay, VS Tour, is that 18 by 20 or 16 by 19? Totally forgot. Oh, it's only 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Wow, only 8. What should I eat for dinner? Oh, Tennis Man really starts with buy me a coffee now? Buy me a shot or buy me a beer. Should I do that? What do they have? Is it Patreon or what do they have? Is it really called? The platform is buy me a coffee, right? Yeah, it is buy me a coffee. But I haven't used buy me a coffee. I feel like that would be... cheese sticks? Because I'm from Wisconsin? Okay. So, what I can order from Uber, because I'm not driving, because I'm not an idiot. I'm stupid, but I'm not an idiot. Shall I order... Ooh, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna get cheesesteak. Should I get cheesesteaks or Mexican? What do you guys think? Cheesesteak or Mexican? Let me know. Should I get cheesesteak or Mexican? What budget tennis shoes do you recommend? I have the Gel Challenger 13s, budget Res 8s, but great looking for speed and comfort as my stability. Sprained my ankle, right ankle 3 times. I just drank tequila. Oh, that's good. Yuzu Taishu, that is one thing I don't buy budget of. I don't buy budget tennis shoes. I always buy top tier. So I can't help you. Ask the people in the Discord or in this chat. Okay, Mexican. Okay, I'm gonna order Mexican. I'm going to order... Oh, no, that's cheesesteaks. I'm going to buy jalapeno poppers. It's delicious. And then I'm going to buy... Ooh. I'm going to buy... Oh, fajitas. I'm gonna buy a chicken chimichanga, steak taco, and chicken burrito. Oh, nope, cheese onion. Yep, 2 steak taco. Oh man, this is also good. Okay, I'm gonna order a chicken chimichanga, steak taco, and chicken burrito. All right. Go to checkout. Right now, I'm switching between the React Zooms, I think that was called, and then the GP Turbos. I'll do a review on those soon. Don't worry. Don't you worry, fam. Don't you worry. Tiffy. Wow, that tequila's hitting pretty hard, guys. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Adidas used to make a great shoe called the Game Court. Yeah, I remember that. I never worn it, but I remember that. Pretty solid, but don't think they make it anymore. Check auction. Adidas used to be like the king of tennis shoes back in the day. Court Jam Bounce. Oh, man, what happened to Adidas, man? Maybe you should charge more string. 15 is not an unreasonable amount. Hell, charge $12.69 and only accept. What's up, Tag? Dude, Tag, I can't wait to actually hit with you in person. At Nukes. I still have to buy the plane ticket. Oops. Okay, this doesn't seem right, the string pattern, so I'm gonna look it up. Bablock Pure Strike VS Tour. No. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Second gen? Okay, Babylot. All right. Oh, clearly they don't have the VS Tour here. Pure Strike Tour. Okay. Wow, they've been stringing this incorrectly. No, it's Pure Strike Tour Pure Strike Tour VS. It's probably the same string pattern, right? So 16 by 19. Skip 8 and 8. Okay. Skip 8 and 8. Okay. That's one of the things you gotta kind of look up sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Skip this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. All right. Everything okay? Do not worry. No worries. Do not worry. Everything to baby. Everything to baby. Yannick shoes. I haven't tried Yannick shoes yet. Maybe I should try it sometime. Is my food here yet? I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten since lunch. Good tune, by the way. Very good tune. Try them out, but can't afford past 120. Sonic Cage. The overgrip looks good. Overgrip looks janky as hell, like super bright, super bright. Babolat will usually have a dot above the grommets for the mains. Gotta be the tequila. No, the grommets looked weird. These ones actually don't have a dot. But thank you for asking. It's not the tequila. It's no dot. Pure Strike Gen 2 Super Gucci is a little bit hollow. It's like it's very similar to the Head Extreme Tour, the one I reviewed. I did play with this for about 12 minutes. Really liked it. It got my one-handed backhand to where it needed to be aggressiveness-wise. But yeah. The new Pure Arrows sound so cool. Hopefully it's not a bust. Oh, new Pure Arrows coming out soon? Man, it's new tennis racket season. Is this really Christmas music? Why'd you guys tell me? Why'd you guys tell me this is Christmas music? Oh my god. Alright. No more Christmas music. You guys are funny. Thank you, you2. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully you found some informative value and entertainment. And some toxic stuff you could use. Very toxic. Can you guys tell I'm Taurus? Toxic. Toxic Taurus energy. Tag, thanks, man. 9.69. Yeah, Uber Eats do be costing. So I apparently got to take a shot now. Because you donated. Yeah. Tag, what are we gonna eat? What are we gonna drink at Nukes? I'm curious on. Are we gonna drink stuff like this? I'd be fine with that. I can't sneak this on a plane. They have to have a bar there somewhere. What sticks am I gonna bring to Nukes? Probably gonna be the Angel K7 Red, unless something else comes along. So I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. Well, thanks for the donation. Thank you for being my favorite moderator on Discord. How much you bench, bro? Just curious. What do you got? What do you got in those guns? This is my left bicep, by the way. Right one is much bigger. Oh, sorry. Uber Eats is coming from that way soon. Ow! Shit! Did not mean to do that. Yeah, make a beer liquor run. Yeah, that'd be great. And by the way, Tag is the one that actually got the Nukes gang together, so props to him. You'll see a vlog on that relatively soon. Tequila getting to my blood flow, yeah, probably. There's a fly in here! Why get in here? YouTube, Mark. Every time you play a match, you check your smartwatch like 100 times. Isn't that really distracting for you tune and focus. I know it distracts me when you do it. I mean, I'm getting better at that. That's part of the, I guess, the stats and workflow for Swing Vision. It's connected to my Apple Watch. Oh, Tinder. You guys may or may not have supposed to seen that. Oh my god. It's to record on the Swing Vision app on my phone of how the point ended. It was a forehand error, backhand error, forehand forced error, backhand unforced error, backhand forced error, stuff like that. So it's stats at the end of the match. Mark not gonna make it through this racket before that tequila finishes him off. No. Challenge accepted. My worst experience on the court, Daniel, literally every time I teach tennis. It's a horrible experience. Horrible. Tito Chop tennis one-handed backhand was the next video upload. Hopefully Saturday morning. Diadem Elevate Tour tennis racket review. String shot Tinder repeat. Yeah, that tag. That's probably what I'll also do in nukes. Point of view, Mark's kidney right now. It's not the kidney my body needs to worry about. It's definitely the liver at this point. Definitely hardcore liver. It's a good song. Super Gucci song. Ooh, food orders are gonna be here soon. All right. Yummy in my tummy. be short, guys. I might be short. About to find out. How do you aim your one-handed backhand? I ask because I recently have been experiencing my angling my field, pointing my feet, my body towards the angle I'm hitting. Pate Sanders, it's all about the contact point in my opinion. If you want to get your one-handed backhand drive cross court, you gotta get it in front. It's so hard not to. You gotta get that sucker out in front. That's my opinion. Oh, I think I'm fine. Mark's liver unrelieved fun. Thanks, Curse Homestead. It's gonna kill me one of these days, but YOLO, which is a horrible thing to say out loud. Horrible thing to say out loud. Horrible. Bad. Cancelled. I'm canceled. Umstead, thank you very much for destroying my liver. It's gonna be right after I tie this knot and cut these excess string. You know what I mean? I'm getting dizzy. Probably not a good sign. Am I right? Or am I right? Never hurts to do one more, does it? Rich M. Got a pure drive when I started. Now I'm roughly 3-5 star and really dislike it. Try the blade, Rich M. Sorry, I saw that question earlier. Seriously, try a blade. Like blade 100. In my opinion. But here we go, gentlemen. It's probably like my 10th drink of the night. More to come. Whoops. Whoops. Brought to you by 1800 Tequila. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe for more original tennis content. And as always, happy